11-1 season from a year ago. Get ready in their season opener to take on the Zips of Akron. Akron going to the Motor City Bowl last year and playing Penn State for only the third time in their history. It is very...
Passer, he has a lot of weapons with him also. Anthony Morelli may be the first 3,000-yard passer in Penn State history. I really like him. They have Tony Hunt, a weapon, a running back, big running back, 6'2", 230. Derek Williams may be the guy that replaces Michael Robinson running the football. They'll move him all around the backfield. Deion Butler has a way of getting in the end zone. 9 TD catches last season, and the best friend of a right-handed quarterback, a good left tackle, Levi Brown.
This is a kid that was a Buckus Award winner, went down with ligament damage in his knee, and at that point the question became not only would he return to the college campus for his senior year, but how healthy would he be? When he trotted out for pregame warm-ups, he came to a rousing student section standing ovation for him. I talked to him about 30 minutes ago. I said, Paul, how's the knee? He said, it's 100%. And then in typical humble Posluszny fashion, he said, the bottom line today, Penn State needs to win another football game.
The rules, new rules, a 2-foot tee, a 2-inch tee to a 1-inch tee. Could be a lot of kickoff returns this year.
Where they lost to Memphis. Getsy, as expected, goes on top, and right away he finds that big tight end Posluszny, but they don't have a lot of returning starters back.
No, and up front you got Jay Alford. They had such a good front four last year. You couldn't block the linebackers. Dan Connor, another outstanding linebacker, and a good corner, Justin King.
Now 3rd and 2 for the Zips on their very first possession. And Getsy short has its capacity, but many more people than you would expect in a rainstorm. And there's Jabari Arthur. Penn State defense, as we take a look at the entire core coach, and they had a lot of holes to fill. And how about all 4 defensive back members, first-year starters?
And then you run into a pass offense, and Luke gets in the first ball.
1st and 10. And Kennedy has stood up, going to lose a couple of yards.
Dead ball, personal foul, number 57, offense.
4 receivers so far, and is 4 for 4. He gets away from trouble and then throws it in this weather. Anthony Morelli, and you see Williams, that's what we expected, as he comes around and gets his first touch of the game. Lost to Michigan in October. Tony Hunt, his first carry. He's the hoss in the backfield for Penn State. And he just
wear a defense down during the course of a football game. He runs out of his shoe here.
19 yards. Comes in, and he's the running back, but Morelli's going up top. Deion Butler, touchdown. What a way to start for Anthony Morelli. .42 yards. Butler gets behind a couple of guys, and just like that, it's 7-0 Penn State.
He does a good fake here to the running back, and now throws the post pattern. The safety should have been sitting right on this route by Deion Butler, but he took the bad.
Coaching staff here at Penn State, and here are the Zips, their second possession, as Dennis Kennedy from their own 34, and Kennedy trying to get outside, but he is taken down by Tony. Penn State with some blitzers coming, this 107,000 fan base. Getsy holds on to it, dives, and picks up the first down. They lose the football. And the noise really a factor for Getsy, who likes to call all those checks at the line, and that's going to be a loss. First drive, and now that holding makes it 3rd and 18. Getsy will not even get it off, as he is taken down. Tim Shaw was there, but Dan Connor
comes from the outside, blitzes and beats the block of Joe McDaniel, the fullback, and makes the play.
From Anthony Morelli to Deion Butler, as Derek Williams now in the backfield behind Morelli, and he is faked to, and then a screen to Tony Hunt, and Hunt picks up the first. This is Penn State's first 3rd down of the game, and Morelli zips it nicely, a perfectly thrown ball to Derek Williams. Third-year starter making his 25th straight start at corner today as Morelli finds Butler. And they say he
Can you show me how to do that?
Yeah, we'll do the text messaging lesson a little bit later on. No lesson necessary for Morelli as he finds Derek Williams again. And here, consensus All-American, and Penn State got him, and what a weapon he is.
Hunt was my first offer, and that had a lot to do with me going to Penn State.
That pass sails high, 39 yards away. And Kelly's first field goal attempt of the season is good. From 39 yards out, Kevin Kelly gives Penn State the 10-0 lead to change all that, down 10. First snap of the second quarter for Luke Getsy. Little play action pass, and then he is done. Johnson got to him first.
Sat out the season last year, is a talker, likes to talk to the offensive lineman, makes a hit on
first time in almost 2 years as that pass is completed for a so much speed for Williams again, trying to replace the Michael Robinson offense as they go to AJ Wallace on a little end around, and Wallace showing that speed. Wallace, one of the guys that they want to use to replace
Anthony Morelli with a block. Blocked by Deion Butler.
24. Williams on the left side. He's got single coverage, but Morelli goes the other way. Tony Hunt is taken down. Good receivers for the Nittany Lions. And Morelli over the middle, crossing everybody up as Norwood scores the second Penn State touchdown of the day. Anthony Morelli, what a debut. Norwood over the middle for 6. Last year with 32 catches, but did not have a touchdown until that play that we just saw as Kennedy goes outside Connor Rowe. It's been, Jimmy, in only 9 years, an unpaid volunteer assistant for the Broncos, and then he became a head coach in Division I as on 3rd and 8-yard line. Steck drops it momentarily and then gets it up to Williams, who gets it on the fly. Derek Williams, so dangerous, washed away by all the rain for those fans as the Nittany Lions start out. And they have done it so far. Morelli, that's his strength, going up top to Butler, but he catches that one out of bounds. 6-yard attempt. And it's a fake. Gantner, the holder, frustrated because he slipped down. That was Penn State. He says that Posluszny is the best linebacker he's ever seen. And that's coming from a terrific linebacker. Getsy with the screen, let them do it. Hello, Dan Connor. That's another linebacker from linebacker you doing his job.
And he gets his pads and everything behind him right here. That's a great picture tackle.
Dennis
He read
Kennedy.
the screen.
Yep, Kennedy just buried by Zips. And that one, Getsy just throws it away as he is retreating, and that is going to be a penalty because he was not outside, and they might catch that today. Step run into, there's a flag. There's a couple of Pistons with their uniforms, and they're playing into the sunshine while we're playing in the rain. Kennedy, the running back, puts it up for Arthur, and Jabari Arthur, with the flag coming down, able to gap.
On the receiving end.
Defense, penalties decline.
He's from Montreal, so played in that 3-down system as he gets another reception, his 3rd of the day, 44 yards. Plenty of time, and he throws to one of his tight ends, and it is broken up.
Experienced wide receiver. Find him.
Getsy dancing around trouble, but he can't escape it. The 3rd sack of the day.
Average of 1.6 sacks last year in ball games. Have not been able to protect Luke Getsy.
And this one's from 45 yards. And DeMarcus nails it. What a way to start for Matt, his first ever collegiate, his first start for Penn State. Swings that one out for Norwood, who caught the 2nd touchdown pass. Norwood, a little nifty footwork too. Williams out of the backfield, but Morelli's looking downfield, and that one is almost intercepted as he tries on his 24. Capanos almost dropped that and then almost got it blocked. The ball slick, almost went through his hands, and then Jones fumbles it. Jones muffs it, and it is picked up by Penn State. No play action. Morelli over the top, completes it inside the 10.
Hiding the football, good fake. Then he throws the ball downfield to a big receiver, Chris Bell.
But Morelli's going up top, looking for Williams, and that one is this one from 21 yards out. And again, gets it and goes down. So they try to fake last time.
About the second half, you made a ball game of it, 17-3 down, so it could be worse.
Only 74 total yards for Akron. Joe Pa's team with the 17-3 lead at the break. Ready to play the second half between these two teams, and Penn State, a lot of new guys on offense.
5-yard line say we only had 17 points. We didn't take advantage.
Derek Williams. Actually, AJ Wallace, number 12, fumbling the football after he broke up close to midfield, and he loses it. So right off the bat, AJ Wallace fumble, and they are right at midfield. And for Dennis Kennedy, so important for the quarterback for Akron. With time, and he completes it for the first down. Came up and smacked them or kicked their ears in, as Joe says. Kennedy on the carry. On 3rd and 5 for Akron. Can they get on the board early in the second half? That pass is complete, and it goes for a first down. Dennis Kennedy. Kennedy behind his fullback. Slips down, is going to lose about it. You see Kennedy from Fort Lauderdale. What a 21st birthday present it would be if they could come back and upset Penn State, but it's not going to happen that way. As the ball is taken, play clock winding down, they get it off. Getsy under pressure, has to step up and slide.
He may not be able to contain it. We need a touchdown.
And Getsy going for it, and that is complete for the first down at the 5. This is the 11th play of this drive for Akron. Arthur in motion, but they hand it off to Kennedy, and he breaks it outside. Dennis Kennedy head-on collision, and he scores a touchdown. What a run by Kennedy. Wallace, who fumbled the opening kickoff here in the second half, gets another chance, slips a tackle and reverses field. AJ Wallace, we're very excited about the freshman, and he's showing you why. Phillips returns it all the way down.
It's not a lot of hang time where you get good coverage. Her missed tackle, everybody gets out of their lane, and all of a sudden Akron's going to pay for the short kickoff. Team rushing attempts, Tony Hunt with just 8.
Play action now, Morelli going for Norwood on the far side. 3 for Penn State. Morelli's going to show us his arm again. Norwood over the middle, first down. Now 2nd and 10. And Hunt going nowhere. So they really took to it last year, the second year in the system. You see they improved 66 spaces in total defense. Morelli all the time in the world, and a wide open Derek Williams, but a flag is down. Gonna stay.
Number 5, defense. Penalties decline. Cut shot.
Here's what happens, Pam, when you move Derek Williams all around, you get him on the linebacker. He was on John Mack.
Responds to Akron's touchdown. That's easy. You pitch it, you catch it, you get 6. They had 3 different receivers. Brandon Anderson with that kickoff.
Man coverage on Derek Williams. He runs a flat route and then up the field. Flat. Now he beats the linebacker safety, John Mackey Jr. Easy throw for a touchdown.
Now 2nd and 4. Kennedy gets the carry again. They were honored the 20-year anniversary of that team. A lot of those guys were here honored at halftime as Kennedy is stopped after 6 on long third down attempts. And that one is completed, but will be short. Good job by Getson.
For the kids. I mean, it's one thing. He gets out there and recruits. You know, when Joe Paterno's sitting at your kitchen table, you're going to take notice.
And by the way, when you watch this game tonight on tape, it was Mike Godfrey that said you guys don't look as big or as fast as you used to. I just want to make that very clear.
You can say that again.
3-yard line, so that's the second ball fumbled away by Penn State today. As we hit 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, they show blitz. Here they come, and engulfed is Dennis Kennedy.
Lee, 6'2", 222 in the backfield, not blocked.
Played basketball against Posluszny in high school, works out with them in the offseason, and he admits that he says, I'm usually the one who's puking while Posluszny is still working. I mean, he just works and
That's
works.
what he looks at in film. He looks at other linebackers, AJ Hawk, Ray Lewis, Dan Morgan. How do they get off blocks? And he wants to always be better by watching better players.
Posluszny just loves to go in and watch his film. His linebacker coach, Ron Van der Linden, says he always says, what do I need to do to get better? Great work ethic. 3rd and 14, and see ya going down in Penn State territory.
Downfield, so the turnover, and Akron is forced to punt because of...
Only 22 yards today, and kept in for pass protection that time as the pass is completed. So we wanted him to at least come up with a timetable to retire as Tony Hunt gets the carry, which is very fast for college football. We're inside a minute in the third quarter. Morelli gets knocked to the ground as he throws that. And Kennedy trying to get around the corner. That's a terrific tackle for Getson and Akron. Kennedy will flea flicker back to Getson, looking long, and it is picked off. The first interception of the game, Scarrato returns it back to the 33-yard line. So Getson tries.
Just sitting back in center field, waiting for this football, and he picks it off. Didn't fool the secondary of Penn State. Good return by
your cell phone. Tony Hunt still not able to get going. That'll be a wasted vote. Jimmy soaked to the core down there. Morelli. Incomplete for Penn State. At least for now, as that pass is broken, and he is coming to Penn State. 3rd and 7 now for the Zips. Getson with time and floats that one. Good job as he hangs that up and makes Williams retreat. Greg Williams, slippery, and just loses his feet, or else he was gone. Williams slipping down.
On the punt return, makes the first man miss, and all of a sudden, if he doesn't stumble here, it's a TD.
Like to have guys pay their dues, but when you have talent like Derek Williams, you play him as a true freshman in college, but then went to Avon Old Farms in Connecticut, and eventually wound up at Akron. And that is an early hit.
Offensive line members have to come together.
You see for Hunt, just 21 yards on 11 carries as he picks up about...
As a youngster.
But didn't play until his freshman year of high school and has been playing since he was a freshman year. The pitch out to Hunt, and he goes untouched into the end zone. So Tony Hunt capping off a nice drive for Penn State with the toucher, running back. You have a nice fullback in front of him. Look at number 34. Cleaning him out, and it's 31-9.
Win.
There you go. As Indiana playing at home, Blake Powers, James Hardy, a couple of talented guys on the offensive side of the ball, as that one's almost picked off. Country, of course, when you have Posluszny out there, he's the best of them all. And that pass is intercepted. Nolan McCready gets the tip ball. So McCready with the tip ball.
He knows where the football is at. the tip drill. He brings in the interception. They have two excellent safeties in McCready and Anthony Serrato.
The guy says he's consistent and he just understands a football game. He's like having another coach. Morelli going for touchdown pass number 4. It is complete but out of bounds as he was able to hit his target. As he has come back, he says this offense, he believes, is a year away from being very good. As Morelli completes it on 3rd down. Ever since then, a fake field goal that didn't work and then a bobbled snap. This one from 42 yards out, and it is true. So when Kevin Kelly has gotten them off, they've been great. 34-9. Joe had a text. 6 minutes left to go. Kennedy out of the backfield gets the Cavs football team. He just wants to win football games. First down run on 3rd down by Kennedy. Just monstrous numbers. As Getsy, nice play to shovel it out of harm's way to Kennedy. And this has become the Getsy-Kennedy offensive line for Akron. Getsy retreating, completes that pass to his fullback. Kennedy trying to shed the tackle of Jay Alford, but Kennedy. Pressure up the middle, and he zings it towards the end zone, and on 4th down, Akron gets a touchdown. David Harvey. Huge kick that is touched. New quarterback is in, Darryl Clark, the redshirt freshman. So Anthony Kinlaw is the running back, so Tony Hunt now has called it a day, and Kinlaw gets it. And he will be stopped short of the
Wisconsin.
But not your top 10.
Not my top 10.
Mike Godfrey has him at 11, baby. Penn State, because they got Georgia Tech tonight.
Georgia Tech will push them.
Posluszny coming after Getsy, who gets rid of it quickly, completes the. Kennedy gets the ball one more time, and he is snowed under. Donnie Johnson among those making the tackle for Penn State, and that's it. Paul Posluszny and Penn State come away with a victory on opening day in 2006, and on his 41st opening day, Joe Paterno gets another win as Penn State beats Akron 34-16. Anthony Morelli, what a game. 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers. Penn State wins it 34-16. For Mike Gottfried and Jimmy Dykes, I'm Pam Ward. This has been a presentation.